Hello, welcome back to Crazy Steve's RC. Today we're going to be working on Chimera. So a couple days ago I was out running her and my muffler became loose. So what I think what happened was I didn't put enough Loctite onto those bolts and the vibration loosened it up. So I already took the screws out of my cover here so I can get to the screws and tighten it. The problem I'm looking at is as soon as I pull this cover off, the gasket that's holding it into place might split apart. So I'm going to try to take it off without damaging the gasket, which that's going to be hard, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So let's just get to it. So first of all, I need to get a screwdriver. Okay, found my screwdriver here. Kind of misplaced it on myself. So there's a gasket that runs like right across the edge of this thing. So there's a seam right here, and I'm just going to take a screwdriver and then slowly like pry it apart. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That came off pretty easy. Oh, there's a tight spot down below on this side. There we go. Well, it looks like that the gasket kind of split a little bit, but it's still on there. We might be able to use it again. Let me show you with some light. See, we got gasket still all in place. So if I ever put gasket sealer on it, I just know the areas that I put gasket sealer on it if this doesn't work. Alright, anyways, let's get back to it. So we got these bolts down here. I'm going to take them out and then I'm going to put some Loctite. But for the time being, you don't want to watch me take these out. So when I get them out and start Loctiting them, I'll show you then. Alright, we'll be back. Okay folks, we're back. So I already took off the muffler and the old gasket. I'm going to have to replace that gasket because the old one is kind of... I was going to try to fix it, but it's missing a piece. So I can't fix it. So we're just going to replace it with a new gasket. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to put some gasket sealer on that. High temperature. Keep that in mind when you're putting gasket sealer on your gas-powered engines. They do get hot. So I got me a nice little tool right here. That's going to help me out. Squirt some out. Put that on there like that. I don't like touching this stuff with my hands because I get it all over the place. So we're just going to put some sealer all around. Oh, make sure that you sand this area down that I'm putting the gasket on. You want to get all the old gasket material off there. Doesn't have to be fancy or neat. Just make sure it's on there. Hey, that was amazing. There was a moment of silence there. I usually babble all the time. Okay, I got plenty of gasket sealer on there, I do believe. At this point, I take my new gasket and put it in place. This way that gets held on while I put the screws in. Make sure that's lined up with the holes. Okay, it's lined up with the holes. So now what I do is I put some gasket sealer on there too, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna place it on the back around here. I sanded this all down to make it nice and clean. Now that sits all nice and flush, so I know exactly where to put the gasket sealer. So I'll put it all around there, and then I'll pop it on the box, and then I'll put some Loctite on the screws and then tighten that up. All right, we'll just get back to it and be right back. Okay, we're back. Put a big old glob of that on there, and as you can tell, I mean it's on there pretty thick. All right, so I just wanted to let you know when I do my high temperature, I squeeze some out a little bit like that, and I like to rub my threads with it. Just a little seal in there. This way when I put the lid down, it seals it up and it helps keep my tube from drying up. Okay, that's a little tip for you. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got the screws. I use orange Loctite. Some people use blue. You can use red, but good luck on getting that stuff out. So I'm going to put a lot of Loctite on there. I mean, the thing loosened up on me once, and I don't want to do that again. So, showed you there how much Loctite I put on there. Move it all around the bolt. I'll do the second one the same way, but for the time being, I'm going to take my box and I'm going to place my screw in there. Then I'm going to place it up inside there and get it started. If I can find the hole. Okay, I do believe I got it started. I don't want to set it up there all the way because I don't want my gasket sealer to be all messed up. So I'm going to Loctite the next screw. I'm going to get it started and then we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm just now finishing up tightening these up. Put gobs of Loctite on there. So when you turn these, make sure you tighten them up till they stop. You don't want to crack your block. Sorry if my head got in the way. Okay, that one is stopped. I think that's as tight as it's going to get. Let's go to the second one. Okay, that's on there too. All right, so now what I'm going to do is going to look at the gasket on the outside of this and then put it back on. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now, got some light on there. You can see the dark spot up here. That's the gasket, and then you see the orange, which is the muffler. The other part of the gasket is on the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these areas with gasket sealer, the blank areas. This way, when the busted part of the gasket gets put on there, it will seal up. So this way, I do have all the pieces to the gasket. So this way it would just seal its back self up, and then I got a chance to use the gasket one last time. All right, let me get on doing that, and I put it on the same way as I did right down in here. All right, we will be right back. Oh, engine block. Okay, we're back. I just wanted to show you really quick. You can see the orange gasket sealer on the areas that was blank. The areas that was blank, the gasket is on this side. So we're going to go ahead and put this thing on, and then we're going to place these bolts into place, and it should seal back up. So we're going to place this little booger right on here like this. Then we're going to take one of these screws, get her started. Get another screw, get her started. This is just basically to hold your box in place. All right, now we're there. Make sure you put a little Loctite on your bolts. Just to show you. Just a little bit, you don't need much. Can you see that? Oh well, if you did, you did. Okay, now on this muffler box, I found out that the best way to tighten it up is to start with the metal screw and then work your way out. So you go here in the center. See how that kind of cockeyed a little bit? Make sure you grab another screw. Kind of Loctite that little booger. You don't have to put much Loctite on these. I'm in a rush, so I put a little too much on there. That's alright. Then we go to this other screw. Over here, I do apologize if my hand's in the way. We're just putting screws in. Okay, now I'm going to tighten that up. And you can see it now straightening itself out. Now you want to turn these until they stop. Because you are screwing into aluminum, you don't want to strip them out. Got steel bolts going into aluminum. Can you see that? You can see it now. Well, you did. There. Okay, so put that in there. And we screw that one until it stops too. Okay, so then what I do is the bottom screws are the hardest to get to because I have to feed my screwdriver through here, or I have to take this apart. So I'm going to start tightening right here and then go down below, and then we should. This is way, because it's metal, this way the pressure's in the center and you're pushing it up and you don't warp it. All right, we'll be back after I'm done here. We're back. I just wanted to show you how I had to feed my tool in through there to get to that bottom screw. And I have to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, we're back. She's all replaced, ready to go. I'll wait till tomorrow to run her. Wait until everything totally sets up and hardens the Loctite and also the high temperature gasket sealer. So thanks for joining us on Crazy Steve's RC. Don't forget to watch videos that Baru has been making and posting. We appreciate if you would like, follow, share, and subscribe. It's really important to subscribe. We really appreciate it, and we hope you like our videos. Have a wonderful day.